Hello, parents. My name is Kimberly-Rueda. I am an instructional coach at Chaparral Elementary with the Gadsden Independent School District. And today I wanted to share with you how you and your child will be submitting their classwork into the Google Classroom. Before we begin, you must know that each child received a username and password from their teacher, either at the beginning of the school year or most recently as we began this remote learning journey. Please make sure that when students are logging into the Chromebook or into the Google Suite account on any device, that they use these usernames and passwords provided by the district. They may not log in using a personal Gmail, Hotmail, AOL, or any other type of account. If they do not use the Google account, students will receive an error message or an error page that says that they have been locked out of the account. It is very important for them to use their login and password in order to log into their classrooms. Okay, so let's begin. There are several ways to access your child's Google account. If they've logged into a Chromebook, they already are all automatically logged in to their Google account. If they're logging in from an iPad, iPhone, or another tablet device that is not a Chromebook, they will need to sign into the Google browser as well. Okay? So I'm already on a Chromebook, but if I were not on a Chromebook, I would need to open up my web browser, which is Google. So if you're on an Android phone, you will have to use a Google browser, so you may have to download that or just find it on your phone. And then I can go either to the Gadsden website, and there's a link there for me to follow the Google login, or if I'm on the Chromebook, I can just have a tab open that has my account already opened. Okay? If I go from the Gadsden website, I can click on Google Login and it takes me directly to my account. If I am new to this, I will not be signed in, so I will need to come over here and there will be an icon that says sign in, and that is where your child will put in their at gisd.k12.nm.us username and password. Okay? Once they are in, we are going to click on the little dots that are next to our name. Your child will have their initials right here, not their picture. You will click on that app, and you may see some of these icons on your child's Google account, but not all of them, because some of these are only directly for teachers. But on your child's apps, you will quickly see a drive. Any of the work that they type up or submit will be saved to their drive. They have a classroom app. Docs is like a Microsoft Word document. Sheets is an Excel spreadsheet. And Slides is like a PowerPoint. You may also see an icon that has a camera and says Meet. This is a place where your children will meet with their teacher from time to time. I know some teachers have already done that this week and had excellent mini lessons and class participation. So that's a really cool feature that they will be able to use with their teachers. Okay? So let's go to the Google Classroom. We're going to click on that classroom. And if your children have already joined classrooms, they will have any classroom that they've joined on here. If your child has not joined their teacher's classroom, they can join that classroom two ways. They can either click on the plus sign on the far right hand corner up here and click join class if they have a code. So if I click on that, there's a code that the teacher may have shared with them. If you're from Chaparral Elementary, your child's classroom code is on our school website, so you can go find it there and then just click join. Okay. If your child's teacher has already invited you to the classroom, you will see their classroom here, and you will see an accept or a decline button, and you will just accept to join their classroom. Okay. Now, you may have more than one teacher on here because they have their PE or music or art teacher on here as well. This dashboard is a really neat way for you to see what work your student needs to submit still. Okay, your child. So for example, on my dashboard, I see that I have something from Common Lit that I need to turn in tomorrow. I see that I have something on animals to turn in tomorrow, and also some science and some reading. Okay? This is great for parents for you to check really quickly what's due, what's not. Okay? And if I click on one of these, it'll take me directly to that classroom assignment, which is fantastic. Okay? If you're curious about any other assignments, you can click on the classroom and look through their work. But let's go ahead and click on one of the assignments that's due. So I'm going to click on this assignment. And the teacher has already put a title for me, and she has given me directions. The directions say complete the reading iSip. That's iStation. So they've already completed iStation. If you have completed the iSip, do reading iStation. They've already completed iStation. Then I go to the next one. Revisit the Common Lit site to reread the passage Growing Up. Okay? I went and I read Growing Up. Complete the reading activity for Wednesday. Okay? This teacher has created an assignment for me already. If you look to the right, it is already here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the right-hand side. And when I open that, my teacher has already created this assignment. Okay? She typed up Reading Wednesday, April 8th, my name. So I'm going to put in my name so that my teacher knows that this is my assignment. Okay? And my teacher wrote, students, you will reread Growing Up by Gary Soto and annotate and highlight the parts of the story in where the author explicitly shows the reader Maria's emotions and attitudes. Okay? So if my teacher wanted me to type up something, I would do so here. Okay? So I could maybe write what I think in this assignment. So this is just for an example. This assignment will be here. I'm just going to use that as an example. Okay. And whatever I type here is what is saving to my personal drive. When I click the X, it saves it. I don't need to save it. It saves it all by itself. Okay? All I need to do now is click turn in after I finished it. Okay? Now, this is a 6th grade classroom, so if the teacher wants them to type it up, all they need to do is turn in. If the teacher wants them to write something and she wants them to take a picture of it, then I would click on add or create, and then I would open up another Google Doc, and it's creating a blank paper for me, a blank digital paper. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to submit using the camera that's on the Chromebook or any laptop. Okay, so it's blank. And let's say I have my journal with me and I want to take a picture of my work. I am going to click on the button that says Insert, Image, and Camera. Okay. My camera will open up and I will point my work towards the camera, and I will click on the camera to take a picture of it, and I would click insert. Okay. You see I took my picture here. I would click insert, and now it is saved into the Google document. Okay, and I can continue to do that if I needed to do another page. I would follow the same steps. Insert, image, move my mouse to the right, go down to camera, and my camera will appear. Okay, the light actually turns up at the top of the laptop to show you that you're recording. So I can take another picture and I will put it as close as I can to the computer, and I will click on that camera, and it took a picture of my work. Now this step is really important you need to make sure that you add the second picture. My first picture has the blue box highlighted. That was my first picture. The picture that I want to add is the second one. So I will click on this picture and I will click insert. Okay. Now my pictures are both in there. Okay. So this is the way to do it for your teachers if you are writing on your own paper and you turn it in. Okay. So I'm going to exit. And now you can see that I have the one that I typed up. This is the one that I typed, which most teachers in grades 3 through 6 will have you complete. And I can show my work this way. Okay. Or I can do it the other way, where I took a picture of my work when I wrote it on a regular piece of paper in my journal. Okay. So that's how you would take a picture of your work. Okay. So I'm going to close it. And now I'm ready to turn it in. So all I have to do is click turn in. And it will ask you, are you ready to submit your work? Yes, I'm ready to turn it in. So I'm going to click on turn in. Okay. If I forgot something, I can always unsubmit it. Okay. And now that is finished. So if I go back to my classroom, I should see that that is no longer on my dashboard. It took it off because I already turned it in. Okay. So I'm going to go to another assignment. And the teacher provided a link for me to watch a video. And the directions say, please click on the link and view the video. So students would click on this video to watch it. Okay, and it'll load and I'll watch a video on plant versus animal cells.
You know what it feels like.
Okay.
You've been studying
Sometimes
hard
you have
in
an
med
ad,
school,
so you gotta
but
skip
it's
it.
your classmate who keeps getting high.
Animal and plant cells share many similarities, since they are both eukaryotes, which means
I
that
would
they have
finish watching that video, and then the teacher here has complete the similarities and difference activities on a cell. So I would have an assignment here, and I would just submit it. Okay. Another way to submit your work is you can directly submit it from your cell phones. Okay. And I will share that in a separate video so that you can see how to submit work from your phone. Okay. I hope this video was helpful and you and your children are continuing to learn just the way our teachers are learning in a new way with technology. Thank you.